Sarah will be your storyteller and captain for today's main voyage into Storybook Land. Storybook Land is known to have miniature. Oh, watch your head, ma'am. Yeah, there's rocks there.
Got it. You got it.
Storybook Land has some miniaturized settings of Walt Disney's favorite motion pictures. To enter Enchantment Gateway, we have to be swallowed up by Montro's giant jaws. But don't worry, folks, because Pinocchio was a very clever little boy, and he knows a little fire inside Monstro's belly, causing him to have a giant sneeze. Achoo! He sneezed so hard, his tail came right off, giving us our own special entrance in the Storybook Land.
His tail came off because he sneezed so hard.
It's right to a whale.
It's a whale with a tail.
But there is no tail on this whale.
Look at that house.
Coming over to our left-hand side is the cave of the Big Bad Wolf. He would always cross those rivers to the Three Little Pigs' homes where he would huff, and he would puff, and he would blow those houses down. But he never managed to blow the house with the wolf-proof bricks. Over onto our left-hand side is the English village of Alice in Wonderland. Alice was a very curious child and would spend her golden afternoons by the riverbed just daydreaming. One day she followed this white rabbit into his home and she fell down, down, down into Wonderland, where she started all her adventures. In the center canal is London Park, famously from Peter Pan. Michael, John, and Wendy Darling flew over this park into Neverland, where they never ever had to grow up. Straight ahead is the city of Agrabah, city of mystery and enchantment. On top is the Sultan's palace, and where Princess Jasmine lived, and down below is the busy marketplace where Aladdin the street rat had all his adventures. Straight ahead, we are going to be going under the rose-covered arches, the same rose-covered arches that Aladdin and Princess Jasmine took their very first magic carpet ride into a whole new world. And over to our left is Casey Jr. Circus Train, where all those wild animals are off to their next wild destination. Say hi, wild animals! Hi, wild animals! Say hi, wild animals! Stop crowd. Alright, folks, please keep all those fingers and hands inside the boat at all times while we now enter the Cave of Wonders. These are the Aladdin and Abu came inside this Cave of Wonders, and they saw many enchantment treasures, but one was more enchanting than the other, and that was that magical lamp filled with its own magical genie.
Look at all the treasure.
Over onto our right-hand side is the cottage of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Over onto our, you can see up above the cottage is the jewel mine where the dwarves whistled while they worked. Onto our left-hand side is the chateau of Cinderella, where poor Cinderella was had to made to work all day long by her evil stepmother and stepsisters. But thank goodness she doesn't live there anymore. She now lives in that beautiful pink castle there with her Prince Charming, where they live happily ever after. Halfway up you can see the pumpkin carriage that took Cinderella to her very first magical ball. Over onto our left-hand side is the giant patchwork quilt from the motion picture The Lullaby, known to have 27 different desert flowers. And if you're wondering, folks, everything in Storybook Land, from the plants to the trees, are all completely real. They're all miniaturized by a special process only known to Tinkerbell and a few Disney gardeners. The plants only grow 1 inch a year, and some of them were planted by Walt Disney himself.
Another ducky. They're like their little shape.
The other way spinning down.
Oh, look at that. It's a windmill. You should see them move in the springtime. We have baby ducks everywhere.
Oh, that's so cute.
Over onto our left-hand side is Toad Hall, where Mr. Toad seems to be home. He's always on a wild trip to nowhere in particular. Boarding the canal are the 3 windmills from the motion picture The Old Mill. The center mill is known for sheltering those poor animals during the bad winter storm. Mountains is the home of Geppetto, where Geppetto made that little wooden boy puppet Pinocchio. He wished upon a star and Pinocchio became alive.
Down, buddy.
With the help of Jiminy Cricket and the Blue Fairy, Pinocchio became a real live boy.
That's the way to, you only sit up here if you get to the
Anchored in the bay is Prince Eric's ship. And on that same sandy shores were Prince Eric and Ariel met for the very first time. They fell madly in love with each other and now lived in that beautiful castle with their daughter Melody. But as you know, folks, Ariel wasn't always a part of our row because she was a little mermaid under the sea. And if you look to your left-hand side, you can see Atlantis, which was still home to Ariel's family and Dustin, Sandra, and Sebastian. Well, Dustin's trying to say that we have to leave Storybook Land and come back into our own world. Please keep all fingers and hands inside while we enter the dock. I'd like to thank you for visiting us today here at the Disneyland Resort, where dreams come true, and hope you have a magical day here.